everyone. If you don't like to gather around, we're back to thank some folks who put together this beautiful new playground here in the park. So I'd first like to introduce to all of you the mayor of this wonderful city, Mayor Tom Roach.
Thank you, and welcome everyone. This is an exciting day for all of us. I remember when I first became mayor, this was one of the parks that really had nothing really good happening. It was very dusty. The children's area, the young person's area here was not in great shape. And the first thing that happened was the replacement of that area. And everyone did a beautiful job. And now today we have this behind us. So I want to thank everybody in DPW for all their hard work in engineering and rec and parks for their contribution. I want to thank the Fisher Hill Association. They've been involved in both that playground and this playground and so much else, and their feedback has been invaluable. I want to note that we're joined by Council President John Martin and Councilwoman Nadine Hunt Robinson. So at this point, we're going to hold off on opening the park. Just sorry, guys, in a few minutes. But at this point, I'd ask to the microphone Councilwoman Nadine Hunt Robinson, who is the chair of our Recreation Advisory Committee and is also a Fisher Hill resident.
Thank you, Mayor. As the mayor noted, I live in Fisher Hill. I'm up that steep hill right up there at Quimby on the other side. And we've been so excited about the transformation of Mattison Park over the last few years. This is phase 2 that we're cutting the ribbon for today. You see phase 1 behind you that we beautifully invested in. And we are a city of trees, parks. We're always reinvesting in our parks, because reinvesting in the parks is reinvesting in our youth. You see the youth, they enjoy it. We're doing the ribbon cutting, but this park was reopened for service this summer. And I found out about it because I'm driving along from somewhere coming home, and someone calls me. They're like, did you know? Did you know? Did you know what? Mattison Park. You guys put money in Mattison Park. It's done? I said, yes. I didn't know it was done. I didn't know there was no ribbon cutting, but the word got out. So it's good when good news gets to you first that it was completed. My son plays here. It's a great slide down. The canopy was a wonderful thing. I thank DPW as well as Rec and Parks, Wayne Bass, Commissioner Hope, for the engineering and the work to keep the covering. The landscape and structures, I know Jeff Charles was highly involved with that. The Commissioner of Rec and Parks is Wayne Bash. The canopy is great for the kids. The sun blaring down as they're playing is difficult, and I'm glad we were able to engineer that design. And I want to introduce the Commissioner of DPW, Commissioner Hope, who played a large part in making this happen with this great practical design. Commissioner?
Thank you, and welcome to my new favorite playground. This is certainly one of our more spectacular playgrounds for sure. The canopy just adds an image, and it's tremendous looking. I know the mayor and councilwoman has thanked many people, and I would like to thank my staff that really I know I get to come up here, but without them, this wouldn't get done. But Noxir Ponlai is the deputy commissioner. Greg McCann is associate engineer. Chris Robeson is the chief construction coordinator. And there's 2 others I want to bring special attention to. Chris Zielinski, who was here every day during the construction, making sure everything is where and how it's supposed to be. Lastly, but not least, is Michael Zano, who is the design engineer on this and almost all our playgrounds these days. And he always does a fantastic job, and I want to thank him. Funny thing, Mike and I were talking the other day, and I asked him what his kids thought about him being the guy who designs the playgrounds, and he said that all them and all their friends think it's the coolest job you could ever have. So you do a fantastic job, Mike, and thank you again for everything that you do. And that concludes our ceremony. Good news for everybody. Free ice cream at the ice cream truck.
3, 2, 1.